Well guys, it looks like Daiwa is going to be stealing the spotlight at this year's Japanese fishing shows, because it looks like they finally come up with a braking system to rival Shimano's DC digitally controlled brakes. And that braking system is going to be coming in the form of the new IMZ limit breaker. And let me tell you, this reel looks bad to the bone. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the official video from Daiwa Japan and check this reel out. This is the first Daiwa that I've ever really gotten excited about, and it looks to be either a replacement or a model just above their big Z 2020. And that new braking system is called the Intelligent Mag Force. But as you can see by these pictures, it's a beautiful reel. And I know that it's not going to be the lightest weight reel, but that doesn't matter because of the technology that's going to be involved. And you saw that blue light right there. Now when I first saw that light, I thought it was some kind of CGI, but apparently it's not, which I'm going to show you guys later on in the video. But check that out. That's a real light inside the reel. There we go, the Intelligent Mag Force. I'm going to pause the video right here. So check out this rotor. It looks kind of different from the standard Daiwa rotor. It's very small. But if you look over here, this looks like the, I guess, digital circuitry for the Intelligent Mag Force. And I'm assuming that this is some kind of electromagnet in here. And I'm also going to assume that this rotor is still going to be moving in and out. So that's kind of, I guess, an advantage on paper that the IMZ is going to have over any kind of Shimano DC reel. Now I'm looking at these guys cast, and Daiwa really needs to hire some guy like Jim Murata that Shimano's got, the guy that's doing all those crazy pendulum casts to get all those super long casts with the ANTARES DC, because these guys don't appear to be it. But check this out. So the reel apparently has Bluetooth technology built in, and you're going to be able to control the brake setting through an app you download on your phone. Now that sounds kind of cool, but I'm not too sure I like that. Having to depend on your phone to be able to control the brake system. But yeah, this is not going to be a super lightweight reel like the STEEZ. This is going to be a heavy duty tank. Of course, hyperdrive design. Got the T-wing that the old Z 2020 didn't have. Automatic tournament drag. Intelligent Mag Force with that raw looking rotor. Looks like the spool shaft had O-rings. But let's pause it right here. Actually, let me go back. Gonna get back to those lights. So that's a real light there. This is not some kind of a computer generated light. The reel actually lights up. Now it seems kind of gimmicky, but let me show you guys something else. Hopefully I didn't pass it. Wait a minute. Looks like it's got a blue tint and a shiny mirror finish, but I'm going to show you guys these lights on the reel. And then we're going to go to the special web page for the IMZ limit breaker. Okay, so that's a green light. So this has got to be real exciting news for the hardcore Daiwa guys, because I know they've been waiting and waiting and waiting for Daiwa to come up with some kind of a advanced braking system to rival Shimano's DC brakes, and it's been like 20 years, and they're finally gonna get it, it looks like. Wait a minute. I want to show you guys these. Oh, here we go. Okay, so you have your regular brake mode, which is the blue light, and then you have the PE or braid mode, which is going to flash a yellow light. Long cast mode is going to flash a purple light, and then max braid mode, or I'm sorry, max brake mode is going to flash a green light. So that's how you know what mode you're in. And apparently it's all controlled by the Daiwa app that goes right on your phone, and it communicates with the system inside this limit breaker. So that is some truly advanced stuff. But I'm gonna give you guys the entire rundown on this reel, but that's a badass name too, Limit Breaker. Okay, so apparently the limit breaker broke the internet because it took me about 20 minutes to finally load this page up. So let us begin. Okay, there's some promotional pictures. Of course, this is all in Japanese, which I can't read, but I guess IMZ stands for Intelligent Mag Force Z. It's another picture of the lights. Okay, wow. Impressive website here. Next stage, new game. There's a picture of the lights lighting up. I wonder if they're really that bright. Here's another picture of the reel lit up. So the more you scroll down this webpage, and it's a long way down, the more stuff pops up. Boom, check that out. So this is definitely in the Daiwa Z family because of this big top plate in the design. And can we keep moving down? All right. Apparently this is the app, the Daiwa connecting system, which I'm assuming is going to be connected by Bluetooth. And we're going to check out that special page that it apparently is linking us to, which apparently is going to take a long time. So we're going to keep on going until that page finally loads up. Alright, so that looked kind of cool. Intelligent mag force. Let's open that page up too. Man, all these complicated web pages. We're just trying to get some information. So let's keep on scrolling down. Alright, intelligent mag force brake mode. Alright, so apparently, once again, they're color coded. You got your blue, purple, green, and yellow. So blue is standard braking, purple is long cast mode, max braking is green, and once again the PE or braid mode is yellow. That's pretty cool. Alright, long cast. This is what I'm interested in. Now this is going to get a 38mm spool, which is the same as the standard Z2020 and actually 1mm taller than the standard Antares DC. But we're going to get to the Shimanos in a separate video. Now I'm not seeing any kind of writing about how long they've been able to cast this reel. You know how like Shimano, when they come out with a new reel, they'll sometimes take it out to the casting field and measure some casts. Okay, so here's the first page loaded up. And this is a pretty reel. It's got a finish very similar to the Shimano Antares. Here's another look. And let's read this. Mag Force, which Daiwa has been pursuing for 40 years, is moving to a new realm. The digital control of the electromagnetic induction brake promises comfortable casting in a wider variety of situations. It's especially compatible with medium and heavy lures. The synergistic effect, blah. Here's this. Okay, so it says the spool has succeeded in extending the maximum flight distance. Okay, but how long have you casted it? Let's see. Here's a little graph of the, I guess, the brake curve. Alright. Alright, so here's some information about the, I guess, the way the new digital brakes are going to connect to the Daiwa app. And maybe it's going to show you exactly how long you cast. That would be really cool. See right here it says 98 meters, 93 meters, 83 meters. But I can't read this Japanese, so I have no idea what they are talking about. So yeah, I guess that might be it. So the purple once again is long cast mode, and maybe there's the date you made a 98mm cast. And then on the same, well, on a different date you may have made a 97.5 meter cast in the long cast mode, of course. And then on this date a 93 meter cast in braid mode, 86 meter cast in standard mode. Now once again, this is just me assuming, so if any Japanese people are watching this video, if you can kindly translate all this for us. But the app looks pretty simple. I guess you just tap which mode you want to put it in. Now, I don't know if you have to connect it with a cable or if it's all wireless through Bluetooth. I don't see a Bluetooth symbol up here. Alright, let's get back to the main page. Okay, T-wing system. We already know about that. Alright, more Japanese I can't understand. Hyperdrive design, we already know about that. Now I've already reviewed this before I recorded this video, and there is some bad news about this intelligent mag force, which I think it's gonna show us here in a second. Okay, now I'm not sure if that rotor moves in and out. I'm pretty sure it does. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, check this out. Here's some specs here. It's going to come in 8.4 to 1 gear ratio. The reel's going to weigh 250 grams, so that's going to be probably at least 8 ounces. It's got a 7 kilo drag. There's line capacity. I guess the handle's 95 millimeter, 38 millimeter spool. USB-C connection, and check that out, there's a battery. All right, now I'm assuming this right here is going to be the price, 125,000 yen. All right, so that equates right now with the current exchange rate to roughly $1,000 for this reel. Now of course it's going to be a little bit cheaper, the street price is going to be a little bit lower, but probably looking at 900 bucks. So yeah, that kind of puts it out of my territory. But yeah, there we go. It is connected by Bluetooth. But I saw something about you having to charge this reel up, and it takes like 15 minutes to charge it up. Let me see if I can find that for you guys. Alright, let's read some more about this. Blah 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 blah. The brake setting method is completed with one control switch placed under the LED. By short or long press of the switch, 8 stages of braking force and various stages are possible. Another noteworthy point of the intelligent mag force is the extensibility of brakes. Daiwa's connecting system will upgrade the casting performance by downloading the brake mode that will be distributed by Daiwa in the future. So basically Daiwa will be able to send this reel firmware updates. That's pretty high tech. But I read something about having to charge the brakes up on this reel. Maybe it's on this page. Now I could be wrong, but when I saw that I was like, oh no. It's not a self-recharging system like Shimano's DC. Maybe Shimano still has a patent out on that type of technology to where Daiwa can't use it. Well, I could be wrong. I could have read that incorrectly. But I swore I saw something about it takes like 15 minutes to charge the battery on this reel. And that alone is going to put off a lot of people. You know, you're out on the water and then your reel runs out of juice. And also I read something about the app is pretty much only going to be in Japanese or for the Japanese market. So I seriously doubt this reel is going to be sold here in America. Probably just in Japan, as I doubt Americans are going to pay this much for a bait caster that they're going to have to charge up Anyway, this is an awesome breakthrough for Daiwa. We finally get some new tech from them that is not fluff tech. Something to compete with Shimano's DC brakes, which I know Daiwa fans have been wanting for years and years. And honestly, I don't know if I'm going to buy this reel. I really want to try this out, but the cost combined with the fact that the app is not going to be very friendly for anyone who is not Japanese or can read Japanese. I may have to wait until they start trickling this technology down, hopefully to some lower end reels and reels that are made for the American market. But yeah, I'm very excited for this reel, even though I may not be getting one. I'm excited to see what the Japanese YouTubers are going to do with it. I'm pretty sure they're going to be putting this up against the ANTARES DC and the ANTARES DC MD, the new one that has just been revealed, which we're going to go over the Shimanos in a different video. Wow. Hold on just one second. I'm going to look for one more thing here. Well, it doesn't look like I can find that information anymore about the battery having to be charged, and hopefully it doesn't, because that's a big letdown, especially since Shimano's had the recharging DC system for like 2 decades now. And like I said, I doubt people are going to want to stop and charge their reel up out on the water. So yeah, the Daiwa IMZ limit breaker. This reel is a big step forward for Daiwa. A big expensive step, but a big step forward regardless. And this is probably the most exciting reel I've seen so far from any of the Japanese companies at this year's Japanese fishing shows. So let me know what you think of this reel in the comment section. Are any of you planning on getting one of these? Any of you Daiwa hardcore fanboys gonna pony up the money for one of these reels? Now, if I do see some of the Japanese YouTubers putting this up against the ANTARES DC from Shimano and it's just getting dominated, it may tempt me to buy one. Alright guys, thanks a lot.